Okay, so this is a book for child autism and DID systems to explain to them what dissociative identity disorder is, and someone wants us to read the book, so I shall read it to you. Are you ready? Are you comfortable? Let's read this book. All right, The Patchwork Quilt, a book for children about dissociative identity disorder. Oh, I haven't read this one in a while, actually, so it'll be interesting. All right. Once there was a beautiful blanket, and it was wonderfully and perfectly made. The blanket was great at doing blankety things. The blanket loved to play fort. The blanket loved to go on picnics. The blanket loved to snuggle up at night. And sometimes the blanket even liked to toga party. I don't know why. The blanket hadn't been bad. The blanket hadn't done anything wrong. There could never be a good reason. There could never be a good explanation. Wait. Okay. A bad person took the blanket and cut it up and scattered the pieces on the floor. Aw, poor blanket. The pieces were upset. They weren't a blanket anymore. They couldn't build a fort or picnic or snuggle or toga anymore. Some pieces were so sad they didn't want to even remember that they ever were a blanket, so they decided to be something else. One piece was so sad it decided it was a hanky and wiped tears all day. Of course, it's extremely loud outside right now. One piece wanted to feel useful and worked to keep the table clean from spills. One piece volunteered to be a bandage to help others heal. One piece felt worthless and laid on the floor as a doormat. One piece missed playing outside and decided to be a snowman scarf. One piece decided to be a napkin and soaked up the coffee stains. One piece wanted to be near the children and decided to be a towel to keep them dry. Days went by and the pieces lived their new lives, but one piece remembered that it was a blanket. I remembered the forts and the picnics and the snuggling. So the piece that remembered gathered up all of the other pieces and said, "We were once a great blanket. Come back and we can be together again." But the other pieces said, "We were torn apart. Look at our colors. Look at our texture. Look at our stains. We can't be a blanket anymore." The pieces that remembered thought for a moment and said, "You are right. We can't be the same blanket again. We have been bandages, handkerchiefs, rags, and towels. We have new colors and shapes and textures. We have been torn apart and separated. But we can be together again. We won't be the same blankets. We will be a beautiful patchwork quilt." Pretty. This is a story about me. Someone hurt me badly a long time ago, and my mind didn't want to think about all that hurt. So my mind hid that pain in different parts. Some parts act really different than me, and sometimes parts even forget about me. Some are angry. Some are silly. Some are scared, and some just want to hide. But I'm strong now. I'm safe now. I'm getting better every day. I'm seeing my doctors. I'm telling you, I'm gathering up all of the parts. And I'm making a beautiful me again. then there's a bunch of like questions for the younger ones to like ask. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the book. I'm sorry about all the noises in the background, but definitely recommend this book if you're a DID system and you have younger alters that don't understand what's going on.